Hey guys, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite movies, and today I am sick. I have a fever, and I'm tired, and I have no appetite, and I'm gonna starve myself to death. So I'm sorry if this review comes off a little exhausted. It's because I am very exhausted. But anyways, I'm gonna completely improvise. I don't have a script with me right now. I'm gonna talk about Io Capitano, which is an Italian film written and directed by Matteo Garrone, I believe is his name, and this movie got nominated for Best International Picture, so I have to watch it now. So yeah, I watched this movie yesterday. It is a movie about two boys in Senegal, two teenagers from Senegal trying to get to Europe, trying to get to Italy, particularly. But their journey from Senegal to Italy is a pure nightmare. They have to go through so many trials and tribulations. They have to bribe the police. They run into terrorist organizations and the mafia, and they face extreme heat and very harsh conditions, and all that stuff essentially. So in a way, this is a journey movie. It is a survival movie in a sense as well, and I really love those kinds of movies because you can immediately get what the movie's going for, and you're just in for the ride. So I really like these kinds of movies. The first 20 minutes of the film centers on the daily normal lives of our two main characters, Seydou and Musa, I believe, are their names. And something does tick me off because I feel like the film hasn't really completely explained to us why they want to leave to Europe. And they're not going to Europe because they think Europe is some fantasy crazy land. I mean, in a way, they do think that way, but the act of leaving their own home to another faraway country is a really huge decision. I mean, come on. So I really wish the film would talk more about why they really made this decision. I really wish the film would explore how they're struggling with poverty and maybe other issues that sort of lead to their departure. Another thing is Matteo Garrone is, at the end of the day, he's a white Italian person, and I don't know how much he really understands or knows Senegalese culture to be able to depict that. I'm not saying it's wrong. In fact, I know for sure that Matteo Garrone has interviewed tons of people, immigrants from Africa to Italy, for inspiration, which is great, but still, there's almost something a little bit ingenuine about the first 20 minutes. Like whenever we have dancing scenes or family scenes, it's always like, haha, this is how Africa looks like and how Africans act in Senegal from an Italian perspective. But anyways, that's a minor complaint. The rest of the movie is really solid. It's really fine. I just think it's really interesting, and I think stories like these are really untold. Like a lot of people, when they think of a film set in Africa, they would probably think, oh, it's just like I don't know why, but like before watching this film, I knew nothing, and I thought it's just going to be like a slice of life, kind of a slow-paced drama. But no, it's a journey film, and I'm really happy that stories like these are getting told. You know, the harsh conditions of trekking across West Africa, all the way from Senegal to Mali to Niger to Libya, and then finally driving a boat from Libya to Italy. However, I do think this film was a little bit too fast paced. There's a lot of story in this film, and I'm not going to spoil it, but minor spoilers here. There's one part of the movie where the main character is sold as a slave, and a slave builder to be exact. And that entire part of the movie only lasted for 6 minutes long, which is definitely not enough. There's an anime called Vinland Saga that also explores the main character being sold as a slave. And Vinland Saga spent 24 anime episodes on that arc alone, which is about 6 hours long. So obviously, I would love to see a movie where we only see that part and we see the main character and the older guy sort of bonding and surviving and eating food and just talking. I want to see more of that. I want to see their psychology change. I want to see time passing. And then again, there are some convenient moments later on in the plot where the main character finds the supporting character relatively easily. That in and of itself can become a whole movie as well. In fact, there's so much story in this movie that it can be expanded into a limited series. I see this totally becoming a limited series, and I would watch because I'm legitimately interested to see how difficult and how sort of like unexpectedly horrifying the journey through West and North Africa must be. Also, the ending, I feel like it just ended too soon. I wanted to see maybe the resolution of it. I feel like we just watched the climax of the film and then it just ends immediately. I want to see them living a new life in Italy, maybe, you know, new challenges, or maybe it is as good as they think it is. Either way, I would like to see more. But overall, it is a really interesting film. I'm glad a story like this is being told, and it is competently shot. Some shots are beautiful, and yeah, I'm feeling a decent 7 on this thing. So have you watched Io Capitano? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna watch The Teacher's Lounge tonight. So that's that.